Hi, welcome back to the Titans Corner. I'm Jonathan, and in our last video I said we were going to do the Rain Cathedral again, but then I actually played ahead of the Rain Cathedral and made a redemption call. It's very much the same dungeon we saw before. It was fun for me to play through it. It was fun for me to walk through it. So basically what we need to know is I've beat the quest video about where I retrieved the Regas necklace, and we're going to complete that quest today. I've also got a quest from a guard that I don't really know what the concept was, but I know we completed it in the first middle meeting, so we're going to hand both of those in, and I figure by doing this, we'll get more actual story in this video, and we'll get to see a dungeon hopefully that we haven't seen before, because we have two on the map. So, I think it's a little more fun for each of us. Okay, our first step then is to use the cat here to leave the dungeon.
What? He seems to be holding some sort of string in his mouth. Does he want us to pull it?
Well, that's the way we always have to when we use the cat to do so probably yeah, dog. By the way, how you doing, Mom?
Pretty good, how about you?
Awesome. We're gonna have fun today. Okay, so
all right,
let's call it. Ready you go. In fact, yeah, there is your guard who can hand the quest to. In fact, I'm curious what we actually found for him, and I would love to actually know that because I'm gonna play a man and I don't know when to read, so I don't know when the quest to pick up. So why don't we find out? If we can. I mean, we probably should be able to because we just have to go under quest. Like, yeah, right here. Oh yeah, it's one of the two completed quests. So it's one of the ones marking out here.
That's Skullduggery. Then the one below it is a haunted heirloom.
The haunted heirloom is the next one. So Skullduggery is the one we probably want to read because you saw us get the other one. So what does it say? What does it say on the top?
We collected 8 mortar skulls. Now we just need to deliver them to the soldier at the cathedral's rear entrance.
Okay, so see, I did the right thing here. Because remember the quest from Persona 3, for those of you who've seen that series, and for those of you who haven't, it was on the channel, and it's a lot of fun, so I recommend it. But remember how, in order to start Fat Kid Social Link in that game, we had to find this random morsel in Tartarus. That definitely the only way done it, and find 8 of those. See, so you didn't miss anything. And these were all enemies we fought before, so I totally did the right thing, that's what's right, I'm sticking to it. But anyway, let's name the question. Thanks, Mama.
Sure. Hold on a minute, mate. Are those mortar skulls? Don't tell me. Did you bring those for me?
Excellent.
I'm not dreaming, am I? I really don't have to die. Wow, I'm so relieved.
Okay, let's fix the auto. Sorry.
That's okay. Are you going to tell us why you needed those mortar skulls now?
And I'm interested myself, since not having them would have killed you. That's why this quest of the time like you did, by the way.
Well, you see, there's this weird fad among the nobles right now, where they think placing skulls in their homes will ward off disaster.
Skulls? They're emblems of disaster. Who would come up with that idea?
But normal ones are no good, apparently. If it's got to be one of those. It's got to be one of the specially marked ones from the mausoleum, or they'll supposedly have no effect. Completely daft, right?
Interesting. And also, there's something I forgot to do. We need to go to academia, too. My bad. We'll do that in just a second.
A noble with more money than common sense demanded that I bring him the skulls. Said I'd be sent to the gallows if I didn't.
Oh. That's for a noble. Okay. Alright, so you're being positive for them, basically. They've got them.
No kidding.
Seriously, that's ridiculous. I can't believe they made such an outrageous threat over such a silly superstition. Yeah, I thought nobles were supposed to be a little more, noble, or at the very least, smarter than that. but lately they've all been panicked.
I guess that thing is a really age-old question. There's nothing in the name. Sometimes things are oxymoronic, sometimes things mean the exact opposite of what they should. Nobles or anything but.
I think that whole Grand Cathedral fiasco reminded them that it doesn't matter how much coin or influence they've got, they can still die just like the rest of us.
Oh God, that's horrifying. It's very true, but it's a horrifying way to put it.
With leaders like this, I doubt anything around here is going to settle down and go back to normal anytime soon.
Not what we begin with, we're a long way from doing.
Anyway, thanks to you, I managed to escape with my life. Here's the reward I promised.
Nice.
Mission accomplished.
So you mission accomplished, and that should raise our card to us with, right? No,
Thank you.
Thanks, young Elda. You really put your life on the line for a complete stranger like me. I'm sorry I ever doubted you.
Just so you know, I have a name. The reason I need to go to academia, that I can't believe I forgot about Void Wolf Dungeon. Well, is because while fighting through that dungeon again, I got to rank 15 workup, which means we're ready to go to academia and hand in that quest to war as well.
Do you want to save?
Oh yeah, probably should. You're right. Thanks, Mom.
Sure.
All right, so we'll pop the save into two because that's the usual Let's Play file. So do that. Where the heck is more in this town?
Where to?
We'll find
What are you looking for?
we need to leave the dungeon behind here. And then we can find the next put us in control.
What do you think?
Yeah, we're done for the day.
Understood.
I could go back in and find the captain. It's too much of a risk. Because monsters are in there too.
Rest is important, so let's grab something to eat. We've got to build our stamina.
Let's do. Okay. This is back here. And more somewhere down there. I forget where that. Oh yeah. I'm in controlling it. He's right. Where do we do? We do every dungeons.
Speaking of,
We've recovered a necklace in the mausoleum, correct? It belonged to a nobleman. We should return it with haste.
Absolutely, we will do that.
That entire mess has affected a great many people. It's all such a shame.
Taken care of, though. We're the heroes. We do well.
All the more reason to fulfill our goals so that further tragedies may be averted. He's probably real eager to get it back. Let's deliver it to him before we forget.
Awesome, we'll do.
the deadline is.
There'll be a few days until the road to Brawlhaven is restored. Why don't we make ourselves useful and see if anybody needs our help until then?
I'm sure that's exactly what I've been doing, but thank you.
A fine idea. Doing some good deeds is sure to earn us more support. Of course, we could also help ourselves by further developing our archetypes.
Also something I'm doing.
Worn out.
You all look like you've been put through the ringer. Nothing like food and rest to fuel the mind and body, eh?
You know what? Agreed. Definitely agreed.
I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
And it's too bad it's not raining because if the Irvings were here, you'd be like, this is good sleeping weather. For some reason, I'll probably tell them like important the rest of you think of that. And yeah, everything is short. Move on here. Move on to
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
I need to
draws
find
near.
more before I forget. Because if I forget that, I'm going to be very annoyed at myself. We have another.
All right, then.
Oh no, actually. Ooh. We have social.
I hear a voice. I wonder if Mr. will come visit
Ah!
again.
Oh, did you really call this that? That's so adorable. I realized it was really adorable.
Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her.
Well, we'll see why I'm going to say no in a second. But like, yeah, it would be a good thought, bro.
Why?
Yeah, we know.
Now, where was I?
Next stop, academia. At least he's right there. Hello there. Good news for you.
I've been waiting.
Oh, you want to chat? Oh, did I already hand this in by accident? Okay. Question. We need to talk to you first. We need to
Make yourself at home.
Okay. I think I went to play this by accident. My bad if I did. Oh god. Let's see. If we go to the menu, is there a thing for royal virtues?
For what?
Royal virtues?
That says party, follower, quest. Oh, what was the one up? Look forward, calendar, memorandum, study notes, system, change the game.
Okay, so no, that's like, okay, I came here for nothing.
What is it that you're looking for?
The royal virtues.
Oh, it says to hit the square. It's at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Is our imagination still at 1?
2.
Okay. Yeah, so you did level up. I'm sorry I missed the conversation with more. I tried to see it before I did that. I guess I didn't. I'm sorry, folks. I hate it when I make mistakes like that. But the good news is, we can go talk to that one guy with the quest on our map for ages. The bad news is we don't need to be here on every video time. That sucks.
You still just have that one eloquence at 1. The rest of them are all at 2.
Yeah, I'll work on that next. When I get free time, I don't want to do other things. Bye!
You'll come again.
Just pop into the chat, or move around. If we can actually chat. Okay, so now let's see what
All right, then.
Okay, so we want to go to that marker at the bottom of the screen. Oh no, we don't want to do that yet. I have one other thing to do first and then the channel. Oh god, I have so many things.
Where to?
I need to keep myself straight today. No, not you. Yeah. Oh, did I hand that in too? No, I didn't hand an extra thing yet. I couldn't. Oh, it's there. It's the yellow thing. Okay. So we'll hand the necklace first and then we'll come back. God, I don't know whether I'm coming or going today. Okay. So our next quest for more action, and we'll bring this up all along, is to study 15 new card games. So we'll keep that in mind as we go.
It says that days until a path opens 6. Wait for the path to Brawlhaven to open.
Yeah, 6 days left of the main quest in the second one. But right now I'm looking for that yellow thing.
You mean a yellow check mark?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see where it is. So go straight.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. It had you turned around.
Alright.
Let me see the map again.
Well, I'm gonna read back to the series first.
All right, then.
Okay. So go away from the entrance. Pull up the map one more time.
All right, then.
Yeah, keep going your same direction.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I see
To the
it now.
to the left. The left. Yeah, behind the horse and cart. Like, turn around again. Turn. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now go towards the cart. Go around to the right. He's right there, Sam.
Thank you.
Now what to do?
I can't believe I missed Moore's quest. All I did was save before I go to
What?
That black jewel necklace, don't tell me you found a proper warrior to help you retrieve it.
You're
I did it
looking at him.
myself, where you're seeing things.
We'll be nice, even though we shouldn't.
Can hardly believe such
No, that can't be. Let me have a second look at it, please.
He doesn't even believe it, that's great! Oh, okay.
What?
That one counts. Okay. You want-
Of all the people, it had to be a worthless Elda.
And you complained about that? Oh my god.
Nasty.
Wow.
What?
I've seen your face before. You're the youth who helped restore order during the attack on Grand Cathedral.
Yep. And we had to go there again. The place is still full of monsters. You could have died. You're welcome.
I apologize for my earlier behavior.
Oh, wow.
The things I said, I can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense.
I'm amazed we actually got an apology out of you.
Allow me to reminisce for a moment. My wife was a researcher in the king's employ. She had such wit. We would talk for hours, endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her. And this necklace, it was the object which she treasured most.
Really?
Now, wow, I never would have guessed. I'm glad we were able to bring it back to you.
Thank you very much indeed.
With my deepest, most heartfelt thanks, here, the reward I promised, accepted as a gift from both of us.
You're very welcome.
Unfortunately, I'm running low on funds, so this is the best I can do. Forgive me.
Mission accomplished.
So it's fair to say these aren't Rubel's precise.
Increases courage. After being given the necklace, a memento of his deceased wife, the noble apologized for his previous words and expressed his gratitude, giving us a reward.
Awesome. You would think we should know our thing would go up, but it only gets closer. You get courage and money.
All right.
Courageous young Elda, I shan't forget your kindness for as long as I live.
And I'm off.
Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I should return to the countryside now. I bid you farewell.
Maybe we'll see you again. See your son. Okay, and now I need to go over
All right.
to the town here. So,
Where to?
and
Let's go.
now, what you're gonna love is the next two seasons you need to cover a voice, I'm pretty sure. Had to happen eventually, right?
Yeah.
But also looks fine.
All right then.
Oh, the first thing we're looking for is this weight check mark.
Okay.
Then we're looking for
You have my thanks.
another symbol that I don't know how to describe. I can't see it on the map, so that's annoying, but maybe we'll find it. Oh yeah. The thing we're looking for after the check mark is this guy. We should talk to him first, because otherwise we're there.
Okay. So pull up the map one more time.
All right then.
Okay. Keep going straight ahead in the same direction you're facing.
Thank you so much.
Pardon?
Pull up the map.
All right then.
Okay, so you have to turn around
Alright.
to the right. Back that way. Like you went too far a little bit. So do you see
I
it?
see it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
Why?
And you will be voiced as soon as I can say.
Hey, you really don't know? Gosh, I wonder.
Oh, you know.
This man seems to know something. This is worse than you know. What if I lend a hand to your face?
Oh, I
Consider-
forgot
Oh, sorry. Consider it a kingly investment.
And now that we have imagination you can say this, and we'll actually say it in the movie.
With my overflowing imagination, I pitched some appealing ways that one might benefit from having a future king in their debt.
It's a good point, really. Oh.
You, the future king, that's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur.
There's a third option, but I can't blame you for not saying it.
But strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it won't hurt to humor you a bit.
Yay, humor away.
Yes, I should like to hear more. And you want your item back. But I have a condition. You'll need to do something for me first.
Well, we're rolling this whole time. What do you do with it? Even if you don't believe we'll be king, you gotta really put in like a few heads, move before your head. And we're getting kind of famous, you know. Now what?
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it.
That's not a treasure I would want. Just so you know.
I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is
You don't
yours.
want to push a hole into the
If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then.
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words. Once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
Alright, what do you think?
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
I don't have the time. If there's treasure involved, sure. What to do?
I love what to do now. I wish I could say that, but I want to give the right answer. So, yeah, the treasure involved, sure.
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me
I love
Cuculus.
those speaks,
The ring should be in the abandoned
I still love
tomb.
it.
I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
This one's important.
And we can actually use this quest now. Yay! What are we doing today? Well, hopefully we'll be starting today. You know everything, right?
I implore you.
Even in your gauntlet runner, it's a night's travel from Materia. A bit far, but commendable.
Oh,
This
I
place.
hate the go out. 1 second. Oh, well, it's gone. I hate that! I only wanted to go out for the blue seeds, people! I hate having to babysit that, but I also hate potentially missing something in a conversation. Do they click too fast? Of course, I do the best solution is to have mom hold the controller during conversations, but I never think of it! Oh my god, okay. Anyway, moving on.
I'll be waiting.
You do that. Okay. Alright.
I should tell Gallica what happened.
I guess we assume we did that. So, now let's talk to our other friend here with a different icon. Okay. Oh, I see that too, I think. Yeah. You're not, but are you? No, you're scroll, and you're available too, but you're not available as well. Where's the other, that general guy? Okay, is it?
Do you want to pull up the map?
That might help us.
All right then.
Oh, what is it you're looking for?
I don't even know how to describe the icon. It's not that it's the thing that was above Scroll's head, but he's not the one I want to talk to though. I wouldn't talk to that other guy with the horns who's also here. Not you.
So hold on, turn around. Keep turning. Like, you can turn. So can I see that controller for a
Oh,
second?
yeah. You did, I see. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you.
Well, hello there. What are you up to?
I just went for a circle.
The city's returned to its lively self, but were it not for all of you, thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times.
You did take care of her little baby who was horrifying and literally ate like 6 people. With some kids. Or actually, more than 6. Sorry.
But I had not the slightest doubts about her then. I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say, and I carried on without a care in the world.
That's actually weird. Considering Joanna obviously wasn't right. He was right.
In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon me own weakness, and I'll not make the mistake twice.
And yes, I'm aware he doesn't have horns, just elephants. Which is part of the reason why I was able to find him. Thanks, Mom.
The truth is,
I'd love to speak with ye, if possible. I hope you make some time for me.
Oh, that's why I'm here.
thank you.
I owe you, just need your opinion on something.
Now, Mom, can you do me a favor and take the controller while the scene plays out? Just so,
And let me say it again.
just so you can
The town is safe now, thanks to
dialogue
you.
later.
Couldn't be more grateful to you.
Pardon! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn russant?
Are you 5?
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already.
So you're from Fantasy Island, I think.
Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
Is everything all right? Seems like there's trouble.
There's trouble like that in every town. So I guess everything over to the west town.
I'm not bothered, but are you?
I'm asking ain't that thin yet. It's just... that kind of manky scene has been more common lately. Neighbours coming to blows. Good lads fighting. Whole town is right anxious. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you. I'm curious about you and your pals. You're all of different tribes, eh? Even got High's mate to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
We have a shared vision or we have a common enemy?
Share vision. Yeah.
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what brought you all together. And you're the idealistic leader.
You can call me idealistic.
So it is.
I like rules of reflection.
What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
Yeah, we used to have that here. It was nice while it was.
That sounds like a fine idea, or that seems difficult?
Fine idea.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
How can I refuse, or I'd like to help?
I'd like to help.
Of course.
If you use the word when
I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh,
we can.
that would be a great help. Thank you.
I know, bad little
With your
friend, but I
support,
tried.
I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
Bill Warren's become one of the town as well as his faith in me.
New York.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden. Within him dwells the virtue of the Commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I thought he would become part of me, but I guess not. We should get a new class.
I shall protect the town you all
Harvey
served.
can now study the commander.
Which I should do more in class. The requires 15 new archives.
I can sense the commander from Barden.
Okay.
You can now study the commander in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
And you don't even tell me anything about what it can do? Okay, we'll get to that.
I'd be glad if you came back soon. I'll try to have good news for you by then.
Awesome, I look forward to that too. Sounds great. And back we go for the day. Now I do, before we move on, want to actually look up what the commander can do for us. This is all
What now?
awesome. Alright, so where is, okay, well I need to select one study first and one as well. And it's down here, right?
That's the commander.
I see.
Does the single music is like over on the right side here?
Enhanced cooperation. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so probably not. So I have to wait till I use it in battle.
Fascinating.
And you know how I feel about that. You should,
This right here.
Alright, yeah. We'll
All right.
try it.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
He looks like a robot. What is that thing? What is the thing attached to his staff there?
I have no idea.
Really? Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Switch over. It doesn't tell us moves. It's annoying. It just shows the gear set. Okay, I guess we can know that later then. I'm trying to show the viewer stuff, dude. Work with me here. Okay, well before I forget, we can save. Then we can figure out what the heck we can do tonight. I don't think any social ones were available, which kind of sucks. What we should look into is if there's any way we can train eloquence. Because that's the only real virtue still at one. Okay? Alright, so I guess let's look for that.
How you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling better. If I knew what I was doing tonight. Look at that.
Why?
Well, okay, the thing is for wisdom. We don't need that just yet. We'll use it if I can find anything better, but... In fact, I'm halfway tempted because to let's play, just do that and move on. Can't do anything with you until you're done. So let's at least
All right,
go over
then.
the scene then.
Let's go.
Oh, actually, I'm assuming I can't do anything with the quarters. Let's check.
I'd say we should prioritize what the Cockless guy has asked us to do. Got any other questions?
Well, we can get to that till the morning hour. You know that.
Looks like you've caught someone's interest. Not sure if they'll actually talk to you right now, but want to look for them?
Sure. Apparently no one will talk to us right now, but if you look at Heisman, there is an interesting icon next to him. So let's go over and chat with him really quickly, see what stat we need for him.
Fallen Knight, once of the Shadow Guard, an expert in the Order's dirtier tactics, his life and deeds remain in shadow. I needed to push myself harder.
Push yourself harder. So you probably need to lose Courage 3. Is what you probably need to find out. Oh, he's only got one. Interesting. They're only got one. Oh, wait, okay, that makes sense, actually.
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself.
Okay, I can help that one, chat.
I've been thinking I ought to resume the training drills from my Shadow Guard days. The battles ahead will demand no less of me. My apologies, but if you've business with me, might we discuss it another time? Could you teach me, or I'd like to watch?
Could you teach me? I'm going to learn, not to watch.
Well, I'm afraid this training is tailored to an Uglyph's stature. It's not a thing for you to learn. I'd still like to see it. I have time, or it'll help me understand you.
It'll help me understand you is what we need to say. There's a 2 next to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need eloquence 2 for this.
That's what I'd like to say, but I don't think I've got what it takes to convince him right now. If my eloquence was articulate, I'd be able to confidently sway Heisme's opinion.
Okay, so there's a reason for us to train eloquence, but
Good grief.
Time is a resource like any other, best spent on worthwhile pursuits. Remember that, yes?
Understood. Alright, so now the game says here's why you need to bring that shut up. Noted. Okay, so.
All right then.
Alright, so let's get out of the word then. Because of the need to be here.
Where to?
Let's go.
Because if I try going back to the ram, the game's gonna get me in trouble. So this is what I'm doing.
Is there any
And we're looking for a place where we can really speak.
Luis is the only one left.
Talking nonsense you are.
Actually, what is the fact that I'm looking to sorry.
It's okay.
Talking nonsense you are.
Okay.
Talking nonsense
This is funny because you will help me train imagination. We don't need that before that. You know what? I'll look for eloquence another day. Right now, I'm gonna keep it moving. This is still points to you.
I just never imagined the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to that old story after all.
I feel like I'm being stared at. I feel like Will being stared at.
As a boy, my parents would even tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one?
It's the fairy thing, okay. I guess since fairies aren't real in the real world, it's a great imagination. Yeah, that makes sense.
I wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you've gotten fairies on the mind.
Ah, that's cute! I always love a good pun, you guys know that.
If I listened to the man's tale, my imagination might improve.
Question, where were you yesterday or any other voice in this game?
What do you think? Do you want to listen to the elderly gentleman's story?
I've written for other ones, but I'll take
My
it.
thanks.
Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern.
I love this guy!
Long ago,
Now, this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering, but one day my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself.
Come on!
So he defied his elders. Your ancestor sounds like a handful.
All kids do it from time to time. It's okay, Calvin.
It runs in the family, huh? Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost.
Too bad he wasn't hopelessly devoted to you.
A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
nevertheless.
But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye and approached him.
Not only did something save him, something really cool apparently.
The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this."
Oh, it literally said pipe down. I thought it would say something more mystic. Like, you must find the key to true bravery, something like that. But instead, pipe down? Okay. So it was very colloquial. I like that. I like it in this film.
He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved, his tears only magnified.
This fairy's out of sight. Pipe down, dude.
But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself," and she left.
So the fairy abandoned him? All of a sudden I don't like the story so much.
But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
So the fairy has more of an art than the boy does.
Oh, yeah?
I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart.
Who was the boy in this? Oh, you kind of were so okay. I listened to way too many fairy tales.
When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived.
That's actually kind of sad.
Oh my.
But, would you look at the time? We'd better pick this up again tomorrow.
But what? You can't enter a cliffhanger like that?
If you would like to know the ending, I'll be around.
Awesome.
I was gripped by the story. I feel like my imagination improved.
All right.
Not much. I only got 2 speaking points. But okay.
Well then.
Let's sit back.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
How are we
draws
doing
nearer.
time-wise? Well,
You still have about 10 minutes left.
awesome. You can get no cutscene for a bit here.
Hey,
Falmo has appeared in the mine. It's too dangerous to keep mining work going while it's around, so the miners will lose their jobs if it sticks around.
Yeah, there's that quest, and there's the other quest we pick up. So you can pick one of those.
I've heard talk of that as well. The beast is supposed to be holed up in a location known as Man-Eater's Grotto.
It's definitely on the list we'll cover.
In these times, losing one's livelihood is often a matter of life and death, and there's no telling who might become the next direct victim of this Valmo.
Hopefully nobody, if we have anything to say about it.
I suppose.
It's serious enough that the bounty was issued. We ought to solve the problem ourselves, and with haste.
We'll get there, but we have another quest on James card, plus I have several ones, so we'll get there in time.
All right then.
Ooh, speaking of circle links, who's here? Well,
Am I really fine with this?
okay. So maybe we'll talk to you next time and we'll sort of class.
Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him.
But I think that's tomorrow night questions, so I'll see you guys then. Bye, folks.